Ladies and gentlemen, welcome now to a quarterfinals match for the BeyondGaming Last Chance Qualifier. That you could hear the adolescents snickering in the background, but I got Mr. 2 and Pedda here with me as we're going to be watching both Team Awesomeness and Sweethearts go head-to-head here on a best-of-3 for the quarterfinals. Big thanks to our sponsors, Justin TV. We do got Thermaltake and QPad as well. Stunlock Studios making all of this possible, and Mr. 2 and Pedda, say hello.
Hello.
Yo.
Yo, word.
You see how I jumped into my commentating pants there?
Oh, sorry. What?
Alright, so we are going to get this rolling. Are you guys interested in doing any of the play-by-play?
Off. Sure. Pedda does the play-by-play and
try.
Alright, so you guys have a chance to prove yourself here. Mr. 2 can get the first, Pedda can get the second.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm actually gonna...
Now you go.
Actually, then Pedda try to find one, chase him, tell a little about the game after from their perspective.
You take the first one, Mr. 2. You go.
I take the first one, and we are on Tobago, first map. Gazak taking the offensive part. Never just stunning him out. See, Sigmapac's trying to get a position in where he can start doing some damage, but it's actually pretty hard without getting punished. Stun on Gazak, you're going in this. Sigmapac's trying to take the offensive part, getting pulled into a spell block. And actually, right now it's just chip out, get some meter, try to get up the ultimates. Really what the Cold team wants right now. Sigmapac missing his energy, of course. So, a pretty silent start of the match. Never gotten an ultimate ready. Just want to unleash that damage on the target. He needs an opener. Gazak with the manly of manly ultimate, trying to do some damage to Sigma. Just have to try. Run it out. So, Never versus... see, nothing happening. And that's the ultimate. Yo-Ho is actually taking a lot of damage. Why is nobody helping me?
I said the first round's for you.
God damn it. So, pretty much a standoff again. People have done the damage, meters are going down. Gazak trying to make the chips with the Shadow Ball ahead by that. Can actually start all shenanigans. So. And miss sleep Kivacat, that's not good. Yo, using the stealth, trying to get into a better position, but Black Dagger stops him. So, Never's actually just using the wall play against Gazak. He knows he doesn't have the time enough to get the Shadow Ball ready, so... Actually, Gazak trying to go for the Kivacat, I don't like the idea of doing it. Yo is way too low to be left behind. But Never... Oh, and we got a counter kill. Actually, we got 3 kills. Do you know how fucking hard... oh, sorry for the word. And first round goes to Sweetheart.
Great job, Mr. 2.
Then I need to get my professional tactics and all that from Pedda. So what ran right for the Cold team first round?
Okay, now we're jumping into the second round. 1-0 lead for my Sweethearts. And yeah, let's see. Never trying to get first blood, but missing his EMP and his concussion share. As they start off with another zoning game, no one hitting anything. Just a couple of M1 trade-offs, a little bit of energy built on both sides. And Sigmapac is now going in to try to poke Gazak and Extreme, while Yo-Ho is jumping out of his own 2-on-1. And looks like the Warm team has a slight health advantage here. Yeah, now there is resetting the fight a little bit again. Barrier has a lot of incoming damage from Sigmapac. And Cold team is now pretty much split across the map, separated. Oh, Xteen actually typing in-game, awesome sauce. And oh, they're now trying to collapse onto Xteen, both jumping in. A machine gun comes out on Xteen, just spaces out a neck of time with Kivacat with the ghoul to follow. And yeah, Chronoflux doesn't save Xteen from death. And looks like Team Sweethearts is gonna take a 2-0 lead. Gazak not giving up. Well, you know what I said, man. You might owe me a beer. Well, yeah, they're just gonna clean this up now. Machine gun is silenced, but shouldn't matter too much.
Yeah, he's just gonna flamethrower it out.
Yeah, now he's gonna release it, and both go down nearly at the same time.
That was really good.
Really strong performance by Team Sweethearts, actually.
Really good performance. Never forces X-Team to space away, and after the space, Kepakat is ready with the group. So X-Team caught in a really bad position after Ground Flux goes down. So, FourCourtJester, you got the third one.
Yeah.
Alright, third round. Going to start off here, guys. Right now, 2-0-4. Sweethearts, very strong performance as of right now. But X-Team, yeah, definitely getting caught out in that last round. We are going to have a little bit of a zoning war going. But Joho just jumps right through there, gets a flamethrower to the face after that rocket jump. Going to be trying to return some damage there onto Nevep. But Nevep is really being relentless right now. Going to get out of that fear, or that amplify, but the machine gun comes out, a lot of damage going on to Gasek, but X-Team in the back, no pressure whatsoever, is able to heal through most of that without any kind of repercussions. So Johu's going to go invis, going to be trying to land some more shots, but we do got Sigma back. Yes, we get the lockdown onto him, and there's the follow-up with the Shadow Bolt right on him, 57 damage. Gasek does not want to let this go, going to jump over to Kipakat, leave Nevep to go up against Joho and X-Team, but that ultimate mostly a waste there from Gasek. Didn't really get to use a lot of it right there, but Sigma Pack is going to try to go on to X-Team. X-Team spaces out, no follow-up onto that. Sigma Pack now has to come back, but we do got a goo going down onto Gasek with a lockdown going down onto the vet, but again, there's no big follow-up, except we did get a good execute right off there, but we had the shield from Kipakat, kept him alive through that execute. Would have been game over for Nevep. It is actually game over for Nevep, as Gasek is able to take him down. Going to be trying to get some M1 damage here onto Sigma, as X-Team still running away. This Stalker just does not want to give up. Kipakat not looking so good, takes an execute to the face, and Gasek is able to pick that up, as Joho's now going to go clean up Sigma back, and that's going to put the first point on the board here for Team Awesomeness.
Yeah, at the start, actually, the Cold Team could have really used that machine gun more to their advantage. He uses it at a point where there's no pressure on Gasek or Yoho or anybody. So X-Team is actually just healing on Gasek, and Gasek still has the M2 to actually stop the machine gun. So I think it feels like they're just wasting an opportunity early game, and the longer it goes, Gasek can start hitting more shadow balls, getting some better position, and they're actually gonna win it. So Sigma Pack then never perhaps has to do more in the early game. So, wait, is it me?
You want to take another shot at it?
Nah, you're just talking.
Alright, so instead we're going to have, Awesomeness, they're up 1 now, but this is still a point game for them if Sweethearts can take this, and big damage going down. Joho is a little bit out of position, tries to get off those executes, but L is going to jump over there, and Sigback trying to get some damage. Nevep with the machine gun kind of got jumped out of it, but now they're not really leaving Joho alone. Sigback trying to really stay on top of him, although I think he just threw a dagger at the wall, but no, jumps over to XT, gets big damage onto him. Nevep and Kipakat onto Gasek. Oh, he goes down.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh,
really
wow.
beautiful execute. Really executed on him. He goes in deep, he doesn't have anything ready, and never and Kipakat just couples him with a group.
Yeah, definitely was good teamwork, and you can see that last round was complete domination. Sweethearts all sitting nearly at full hand points. Convincing performance they're showing.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because I saw Sigma Pack yesterday being really rusty, but he is actually getting some A game on again.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm also kind of surprised, although I have put my bet on them.
I'm gonna owe you a beer.
Were quite one-sided, so didn't really expect that.
That was pretty one-sided for what we can see. So they don't get the ultimate combos as you should be with an Harbinger gunner. If you can get the Death Grip into an Execute and a Shadow Bolt, you can actually just completely rip a target apart early. But it just looks like they don't win the zoning game at all, even though they should be. So, but Glutton, not sad.
There was no Glutton.
That's gonna win every argument.
Well, it's the argue for everything. Glutton is a new way to say cheese.
He's the punchline to everything, right? Why'd the chicken cross the road? The Glutton. There you go. Done.
Yeah, exactly. But couldn't see. There's nothing gonna be changed up. People are gonna stick to what they know. So, I know Nevep have whined a lot about playing against Gunners, that he don't win the 1v1 when he fights against the range, but it actually looks like he has a good day today, winning the fight he needs to win. I still would like to see, after the force of the chrono, that the machine gun actually gonna be used in a connection with Sigma Pack getting on him, getting some stunts in with his EX puncturing, so they can't do anything against the damage. Or maybe a Black Dagger healer into a machine gun on Gazhack or Yo-Ho. It all depends on situations, but
yeah, it's always easy in theory crafty world, but
exactly.
Pull it off is a little bit harder.
I'm feeling like Onan right now.
So you guys gonna try hands again?
Nah, if you do it, we can just run to the wild, just take it over and say something and then analyze it.
Yeah,
okay.
Seems better.
Fair enough, so we're going to get the second map rolling here, guys. Round number 1, if Sweethearts can take this, they will be moving on to the semifinals. And off the bat, we get a big concussion onto Gazhack. The throw going to miss Nevep just slightly, but Sigmavac going to jump in here, try to land some big damage onto XD, and he's going to get some healing off. No problem, going to be staying right by that chrono as often as he can. Kippacat going to get afflicted. That should be alright, though, as Sigmavac jumps in there, gets a stock off onto Joho, but Joho's gonna be landing some big damage on Nevep. Nevep is blind, gonna be running around in a circle, just trying to fake out his enemy, because that's always with the unpredictable.
This is way too defensive.
Oh no! Boom! Right there.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Engineer removed. That is really a nice combo.
That was a Shadow Bolt execute from a lockdown, guys. That was amazing damage. And now Kippagat's gonna draw Sigma Pack just running into the wall because they're gonna take it like a man. They know it's over.
Yeah, but really, that was really amazingly comboed. I think what was it? Was a lockdown into a grip into execute into Shadow Bolt.
Yeah.
There was no room to space at all.
That was. I saw 101 damage come up on the screen as he just falls dead after his space.
Yeah. They actually did what we said that was missing in the last round doing that combo. So it's really good to see some coordination from him doing the damage they need to do. So, but FourCourt, you take it over again.
Alright, so round number 2, 1-0 now for Team Awesomeness, but we are going to have Sigma jump in here again. He is down a space, but he has no fears. He's just going to jump over here to Exene, but Joho and Gazhack throwing down some counter damage onto both Kippagat and Nevep. Nevep does miss the conk shot right there, but look at Kippagat dropping so very quickly. Joho and Gazhack not giving up quite yet. He does get some healing off, but now he's stuck in that corner with, wow, that was a back shot Shadow Bolt for 54 damage from Gazhack. Just completely destroyed Kippagat as the Nevep did go down to Joho, and wow, just this is a total complete difference that we saw in the first round.
Yeah, this is. I talked with Sigma and Nevep that I wanted to know what to do against Gunners, and Nevep at the moment is doing the completely opposite of what he has to do to win against Gunner. He's giving Gunner space. Engineer has the shortest M1 range in the game, and he's actually moving away from the Gunner instead of actually getting in and get dirty, start interrupting some of his shots with his shrink and slowing him with some flamethrowers so that his team could actually do some damage. They're just pulling back and letting Sigma try to do something in the background and not doing something else. So I really want to see him be way more offensive in their gameplay. They're just giving away rune, look at it. Gazhack takes a free rune, never takes some damage, gives some free meter. They need to get in and get dirty.
Well, they might actually have that chance right now. Nevep has going to jump away from Gazhack, but Sigma is still lurking around in the back here. He's going to be trying to put some big damage here onto Xteen. Is able to reduce a lot of that meter right there. Nevep and Kippagat have to deal with Gazhack and Joho right now, so they do jump back into here. We do got the ultimate going on with Gazhack, the machine gun, as well as the goo, just dropping Gazhack so very quickly right there. As Xteen still has not had any luck up against Sigma Pack, as he's gone down quite a bit here in the health meter. Look at the difference between both the warm and the cold. It is quite significant at this point, as Gazhack again going to be taking some big fire here from Sigmavac. Now they are kind of trapped in that corner. Positioning is kind of key in this game. A lot of bad mojo could definitely go down, but throwing out the chrono as a shield for Joho, but Nevep jumping in could have been a bad idea.
Stupid.
But no, it looks like he's going to be able to get out of that okay with that enlarge going down. Sigma's going to try to jump in here with some more meter from him, but Gazheg, XT, and Joho, they're just kind of hanging on by the skin right now as we do got the Google down onto XT. He can't get out of it, does somehow just run off into the opposite direction.
He got needle shifted.
Yep.
And now they're going to be throwing down the lockdown onto Kipagat. No big damage going down right there, but it is going to be a very dead Navep right now as Gazheg, Joho, and XT might be able to pull this off. Kipagat has thrown down 2 ultimates already, isn't even close to that next one, but Gazheg going to be chasing him down with the rockets. Mr. Sigma Pack taking big damage. I think that was an execute right there that took out Kipagat.
This round was a complete throwaway. So they have all the damage, they have the meters, they have the HP. And suddenly the web tries to jumps in as the lowest one on their team where they don't have any pressure. I don't know why they actually give some momentum to the enemy teams. They get him in a bad position. He has to use energy to save himself. The team has to use their cooldowns to save him, and they get in a bad position. So
you could definitely see in that round it was like a little bit of a turnaround. Like in the beginning when they just had range between each other and just kept the zoning. The Warm team actually had a huge advantage because of executes and Shadow Bolt. They could give some huge pressure which Team Sweethearts couldn't. And as they got into the fight, Sweethearts all of a sudden pumped a lot of damage out. The Warm team dropped on the health boost, but I think they shouldn't have resetted the fight when the Warm team pulled back into the corner, because they have let them time to heal a little bit of base HP up, and they had them in perfect positioning to finish them because all 3 hugged together in the corner.
yeah,
They should have taken advantage of that, they apparently didn't, and yeah, that was a turning point in my opinion.
they could have played the chip game from their own. They had the position to get 3 runes. They didn't need to go in. They were not behind in any sort of way. If the enemy wanted to play for fuck, well, let them play for fuck. You're so long in the, you're so fourth and advantage compared to enemy team. There was no reason to use an offensive space in an engineer when your team doesn't have any pressure at all in that moment. So.
Alright guys, if you're just joining us now, we do have map number 3 here of the quarterfinal matchup. Team Awesomeness going up against Sweethearts. It is tied 1-1. I'm the FourCourtJester. With me here is Pedda and Mr. 2 from both Ham No Idea as well as Zoe Gear, and you are watching the BeyondGaming Last Chance Qualifier. Big thanks to Justin TV, Thermal Take, and QPad, as well as Stunlock Studios, the guys that made the game, for making all of this possible. And we're going to jump right into here as Gazheg is going to be landing nothing really onto Navep, but going to be taking some flamethrower damage in the meantime. Throws out the Chrono, and Joho going to go right over here with the stealth. Going to be trying to keep Navep busy, but nope, going to jump right back on out. Wasn't the best of ideas. Sigma Pact is going again behind enemy lines, as right now he's going to jump back over. XD not really taking too much of a damage, but he is keeping his team really well health. But, oh wow, just as I stumble over one word, Kipagat goes down to the lockdown execute combo, and now it's going to be a 2-on-3. Awesomeness looking to take the first round here of the 3rd map, and Navep throwing down the ultimate, not going to get too much out of it, unfortunately, because Gazheg going right up there, no problem, going to be decimating his hit points. Sigmaback not looking so hot right now either, as XD just really isn't going to be taking the damage that he really needs to be taking if Sweethearts wants to take this match.
Yeah. Pedda, I think you saw that round more, but Alchemist got really out of position of what I saw.
Agreed. Definitely
So,
agreed.
If he gets in a position where he can get gripped in and then he's dead. He's dead against that combo. He can't do anything. He doesn't have a space to get away with. Sleep would not hit before the execute, or the Shadow Ball would hit after the grip.
He didn't even have time to get a single heal on himself. As you could see, he just tanked 169, and I think his hit pool is 160, 165, not quite sure. And yeah, definitely positioning made the difference.
Alright, so going into round number 2 then here, we do got Awesomeness already trying to do a big number here onto Sweethearts. Navep is going to be actually getting a conk shot right off into Joho, but there goes the lockdown. We should see a big light up. We do got the execute, and wow, 118 damage with that Shadow Ball.
118.
That lockdown combo is...
And Kipagat is in a really bad position now because the team can't support him.
But he does get off that defensive goo. Navep tried to throw down that machine gun. Sigma Pact has been using the medallion to heal up a little bit because 118 hit points is nothing to see that. Their team has actually come back from that really well so far. They are trying to keep up KipTheCat and trying to keep the pressure off. Sigma Pact is a little far from everyone. KipTheCat needs to get out of that corner, but Gazheg is actually going to do it for him with a grip. He does get slept for his trouble, but Joho taking big damage now. We do got thrown out that chrono. Nobody's going to be hitting that, which is a good sign of good reflexes from these guys. Gazheg not looking so great.
Traitor.
Yeah, the tractor beam going down onto Joho. Now really out of position. Does he have a space ready to go? Could be an incapacitate to death.
That is really good timed between the two stuns. They can do the damage between them and actually get a kill with it without him being able to jump.
You got the lockdown go down. Gazheg cannot follow that up. So these ultimates coming up from next team, they can definitely be very deadly. But if there's no follow-up, then there's no point to them because they just stop you there dead for just a few moments and nothing else is going to happen. Machine Gun's going to take out XT and that's going to be it. Sweetheart's coming back into this. They're going to end this up at 1-1.
I think Sweetheart, they have a slight disadvantage in composition there because if one of their targets get locked down, yeah, they don't have any defensive out to really help their teammate out.
That's
like
true.
Other side or nether shift or something. They just have to tank shadow bolts, execute combinations.
They got enlarge, and they got barrier.
Yeah, okay. But that's like not a complete save. I mean, barrier just absorbs and execute alone. There's still gonna be huge damage incoming.
That's true. They can't stone shield or something like that.
Yeah, but you also gotta give credit to the nice timing and coordination of those combinations.
True.
Well, you go FourCourt.
Yeah, Team Awesomeness is just showing us how to, get all those combos down. So we're going to be looking for some meter. Joho just finally going to be stacking his good lead here on X-Team and Gazheg. The blind going down, missing onto Nevep, and Nevep does have that barrier. Stalker's cloak also going down onto him. He's going to just jump back here. Again, we're seem to be in this corner for Sweethearts. Worked out well from the last time. Not too sure it's going to work out well for them this time. Joho's going to jump back, try to get some shots here into Sigma Pact. Sigma Pact trying to return some of that damage. X-Team has that lockdown ready to go. Gazheg is likely saving for that Shadow Ball, but we got the machine gun go down onto Joho. She's going to jump over, but wow, look at her health points go right down. We do got the lockdown, but only the Shadow Balls are cleaned up as Joho goes down to Nevep one-on-one style. So, I mean, we did get that lockdown combo again, but without that execute, it just didn't do the big oomph that it needed to. And now they're again going to go 2-on-3 here with Sweethearts looking to come out on top again.
Well, that again was like, this one was a little bit the other way around. This time Sweethearts actually took like close to maximum potential of their ultimates because Nevep has hit most of their machine gun, of his machine gun there, on Joho, which made him drop like half of his base HP pool. And especially the goo, KipTheCat got onto XD. XD nearly ran out of it, but Sigma Pact saw the situation and kept him in there with the puncturing strike. So that also was a really good play.
We might have KipTheCat actually going down. Gazheg's very strong in that demon form of his, but unfortunately it's not going to work out for him as X-Team going to jump in here as well. KipTheCat doing a good job of keeping alive at the end there.
Yeah, KipTheCat keeping himself alive, even though if he died there against Herald, they should probably take it home with an engineer and a Stalker. Stalker can just black deck him out, move away, use F1. The same engineer can just concuss himself and go out and heal. And they're 2 against 1, so even if he died at the end, it wouldn't matter.
Alright, so we're going to get this going. If Sweethearts can take this round, guys, they will be moving here onto the semifinals, so it's a big round for them, but it is also the last round here for Awesomeness unless they can take this as a win. So right now, what's going on? Everyone's just so far apart. Sigma Pact to Nevep down in the corner. KipTheCat already down to half.
KipTheCat needs to be careful.
Yeah, Joho and Gazheg trying to put some big damage onto them. It looks like he was able to miss most of those AoEs, but Gazheg in trouble now as well. He's just out of position. Gets that nether off, and Sigma Pact is just really doing a big number here onto X-Teen. Might be a good idea to collapse onto him with no lockdowns hitting him at all. So that's a waste of 100 right now. With the machine gun going onto Gazheg, uses the nether shift, does not go down. The blind actually not going to land either, but KipTheCat and the ult throwing down big damage overall. It does not look very good right now for Awesomeness as Joho goes down. Gazheg not looking very healthy at this point, and this is looking really good for Sweethearts to take this match over Awesomeness.
It's not over yet though. Could
it's
still
not
happen. Well, but now Sigma is chilling back and healing himself. Oh, nice grip. But barrier comes out in time, so he's not gonna take too much damage.
Well,
yeah,
if
pretty
Rev
solid.
uses a machine gun and crashes and they shoot into a Chrono Flux, maybe then.
He actually just
Oh.
did that. You'll notice Nevev has no energy because he
Yeah,
just
I
used
know.
the machine gun.
But I was also close to say if now he was holding it down without aiming away. But yeah, the only way they can get back is catching Kibaka without
Oh,
anything.
Gru coming out
have
on
ultimate.
16 just use the space. If he, well, okay, he could easily run out of that. Didn't make too much of a difference there.
They
Gas-
need to
just
survive.
need to-
Ultimate
Yeah.
on gas tag.
It could be enough.
yeah,
Another
I
machine gun coming out. No, that's going to be it. Man, this
Well,
engineer
pretty good
machine
play.
gun, ridiculous damage. -1 beer, you mad?
Yeah, Mr. 2.
Well, he knows
Oh
I
my
never
God.
want to bet on him. Other than I actually bet on him for winning it, and then I bet on the other team.
Alright guys, so that's going to be
yes, sir.
that. Going 2-1, Sweethearts over Team Awesomeness. They will be moving on here to the semifinals of the Bloodline Champions Beyond Gaming Last Chance Qualifier, which means we should probably go check out the brackets to see what everyone else has been able to accomplish in their time.